Hi, I'm Daniel Andrews, owner and creator of the DAN Show, and welcome to my latest 2022 NFL mock draft video. Today, I'm going to break down the Green Bay Packers and what they're going to do with the 22nd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. Now, before I get started, if this is your first time here, I just got to ask you a simple question. Do you like football? Because if so, welcome home. You're in the right place. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Join the growing community of football fans that want to talk football all year round. Now, what will the Packers do at pick 22? First off, everybody has the Green Bay Packers taking a wide receiver, but the Packers' number one issue is their offensive line. Go back to that playoff loss against the 49ers. Rodgers was sacked 5 times. They weren't able to run the ball, and you scored 10 points. And the reason why is that your offensive line was all banged up. Now, Madden junkies, fantasy football nerds, they don't understand how important the offensive line is, but make no mistake, the Packers' number one issue isn't at wide receiver. It's fixing that offensive line. David Bakhtiari, and I'm sorry, I'm butchering the name here, is your best offensive lineman. He was out all of last year, but this year he's going to come back. He should be 100%, but he turns 31 in September, and he's entering his 10th year. So his best days are clearly behind him. And your other former Pro Bowl offensive lineman, Elgin Jenkins, is coming off of ACL reconstruction surgery. Does that sound familiar, Packers fans? It's what kept Bakhtiari out of 2021, but this year it's just going to be fine. It's not like you signed a 38-year-old quarterback to $150 million over the next 3 years. Oh, wait. My big question is, what do you want to do with Elgin Jenkins? Is he your starter at right tackle, or do you want to move him back inside? The second question I would have would be, how do you feel about Josh Myers as your center? Because Tyler Linderbaum, I think, would be an upgrade. If Josh Myers and Tyler Linderbaum came into this draft, Linderbaum would easily be a higher center prospect than Josh Myers. That's not even debatable. But if you're happy with Josh Myers as your center, then I would pass on Linderbaum completely. In my opinion, Linderbaum would be an upgrade. And then you could have Myers, Runyon, and Newman compete for the other 2 guard spots. And that's if Jenkins is your starter at right tackle. If Jenkins moves inside, how do you feel about Tyler Smith, the Tulsa offensive tackle? Now, in my opinion, Tyler Smith's better suited to be a guard, but most mock drafts have him listed as a tackle. Some people think he's got a future at left tackle. If you want Jenkins to be your starter right tackle, Tyler Smith to me would be an instant plug and play. As a guard. You could also go with Zion Johnson out of Boston College. But my big 2 questions are, is Myers dead set as your center? Because in my opinion, Tyler Linderbaum would be an upgrade. And is Elgin Jenkins going to be your starter at right tackle? Because if he is, and you're happy with Myers, Tyler Smith, plug and play at guard, or you can go Zion Johnson. But those are my 2 big questions. Now, without answers to these questions, I have to make my pick for the Packers at 22. So without further ado, with the 22nd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Drake London, wide receiver out of USC. So why, after all of that, do I have Drake London as the pick here? Well, there's 2 reasons. First off, the Arizona Cardinals pick at 23. There's no way that Drake London is going to be available at 28. And second off, I think that Elgin Jenkins is going to be available. I think he's going to play at right tackle. So at 28, you can get either Zion Johnson or Tyler Smith. Both those guys are still going to be available at 28. Drake London is not. Now, in my previous video, I had Kenyon Green going to New England at 21. If I was Green Bay and Kenyon Green is available, I make that pick and then take a wide receiver at 28. But that's what I would do. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you want the Green Bay Packers to do with the 22nd pick in the NFL Draft? Drop a comment below and let's talk football. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to break down what the Arizona Cardinals are going to do with the 23rd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. But if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Like this video and ring the bell. That way you're notified every time I come out with a new video. And I will see you tomorrow.